All right, please. Okay, let's remember to try and take it slow. All right, we got to sound out the words. We got to try and think about what the word sounds like.
What do you think I've been trying to do? It is important.
Good.
Not to push until the...
Midwife.
I know what it says. I can't read what it says.
You will be able to read what it says, Jason, if you just try and be patient,
Oh, come on,
okay?
this is no use. I mean, at this rate, I'm never going to be able to learn how to read like a grown-up. If I can't manage that, I certainly can't be your coach at the birth of this
Jason,
baby.
Yes, you can. Please, all right? I need you.
Look, you got Luna. You don't need me. All I do is drag you down.
You don't drag me down.
Let's be honest with each other, Leanne. You and the baby, you don't need me.
What are you talking about? Oh, my God. 19, 20, 21. Thank you, Tina. And you too, Kane. Your generous gift of the rest of the South African blues completes my collection. And we can't forget poor, sweet Hank Gannon. His backing down and returning the rest of the diamonds to me. Well, as Carlo's widow, they were rightfully mine.
You wanted me, Mrs. Hesser?
It's true what they say, Bulge. Diamonds really are a girl's best friend.
Yeah? Well, I wouldn't mind giving them a little competition.
Just a minute. I would like you to take these over to Mr. DuPont, the jeweler. He's waiting to make my pendant for me. Don't be gone long, Bulge. I'll be waiting.
Your breakfast, Mrs. Hesser.
I like this, O.W. You make a very good butler. How are you at making drinks?
Well, I passed the bar exam. That was a pitiful joke. Excuse me.
Stop that!
Ouch.
And to think I forgave you for blabbing your mouth off to the cops about Carlos' phony will.
I gave you your 100,000 back, didn't I? With 10 of my own to show how sorry I was.
What you bought back was a little bit of self-esteem. Not to mention your life. That does not give you any right to ever touch me. Now, from now on, I demand respect. Now, O.W., I want you to come up with some ways to make me the most respectable woman in Landview.
Your sister's alive?
You think this is shocking to you? All these years, I was sure Agatha died in her early teens.
If Blair Daimler is her daughter, that makes Blair your niece.
Yes, sir. I figured that out.
Well, I don't understand. Why would Blair keep her mother's existence a secret from you?
Because she's a liar and a spiteful little witch. And if I had my way, she'd be in jail right now for the way she treated Addie.
Mother, we don't know for sure if she mistreated...
Oh, please, please. It is just pure luck that Addie is not dead right now. Yes, and the only good thing I can say about Blair is that she's gone off, apparently, to Texas with Max Holden.
Oh.
Ah, which gives you all the time you need.
Time for what?
Well, Herb, you are the mayor, aren't you? And I expect you to use all of your influence to help me gain full custody of my sister. And once I'm Addie's legal guardian, Blair won't be able to see her anymore.
You know, sometimes I wish I couldn't read.
Oh, hey, Leanne, I didn't realize you were here. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay. I'm just waiting for Jason. You know, come in.
I'll only be a minute. I just got to pick up my herbal mud packs, take them up to Serenity Springs.
Why? What for?
For the grand reopening. Don't you read the papers?
As infrequently as possible.
Well,
Well, where's Max?
oh, he's otherwise engaged. Fact is, he had He had to fly down to Texas. His friend Joe Hawk was real sick, and I sent a healing crystal along with him.
Well, it sounds exactly like Max.
Yeah.
Friend needs him, he goes running.
Took more than the crystal with him.
Oh, Blair? Oh, I'm sorry.
How can I be mad at him? You know, he's worried about Joe Hawk. He's worried about Blair. He just wants the best for everybody, you know.
Well, aren't you part of everybody?
He even made that seem positive. He's all confident that I can do this opening by myself.
That's because you can.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I would love to help you. And I bet Jason would, too. I'm serious.
Oh, that's so sweet. You know, sometimes I wish I had this big crisis so he could rush to my side for once. I'll tell you what, Leanne, being an empowered female is a big pain in the butt.
I know exactly what you mean.
What's so funny? Tell me quick.
Oh, just how pitiful we are, you and me. Both being left behind by Max Holden.
Oh, yeah, it's real funny. Maybe we ought to develop a sorority and have a secret handshake and a special vote.
I'm serious about us sticking together, though. You're going to help me with Marla Ma stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to help you with the opening of Serenity Springs. I really do.
Oh, I can't ask you to do that.
You're not asking.
No,
I'm
no,
volunteering.
No.
I'm volunteering. Come on, who needs Max? This is going to be the best grand reopening of Serenity Springs ever. Just us. Just us two empowered females, really.
You're something.
I'm rich.
Yes.
How rich?
Somewhere between very and ridiculously. Your husband's estate turned out to be worth much more than we thought.
W, that's good news, but... Will I be one of the most respected?
You should be able to buy all the respect you could ever want.
You don't get it, do you? Money can buy lawyers and caviar, but it cannot buy acceptability.
Do you really care what a lot of snobbish country club types think about you?
I want to be the whipped cream on the upper crust of society. I want to sit on the symphony board. I want to curl fingers around teacups with the daughters of Landview. I want a box for the ballet. I want a front pew at church on Sunday.
Church? Well, why not? You'd make an excellent deaconess.
Well, thank you. Now you're starting to get with the program.
But if, as you say, you can't buy your way in, how do you expect to become the First Lady of Landview?
Say that again.
If you can't buy your way in, how
No, the last part.
The First Lady of Landview? Oh, I'm afraid that was a lapse into very poor humor.
Oh, W! You are the second man this week who has suggested that I marry the mayor. Now, what if that doesn't turn out to be such a big joke after all?
Look, given what I've heard about this Miss Daimler, not just today, by the way, I think your mother does have to be very careful around her, for herself, for you, and now especially for her sister. You know?
Well, I couldn't have said it better, Mike.
Now, Mom, I thought finding your sister and learning about Blair, you might have changed some... Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Darling?
No, you haven't changed a bit.
Am I missing something here?
No, Dad, same subject. We're discussing Mom's love of collecting things, whether it's porcelain or people.
That is a terrible thing to say. I mean, I don't go around collecting people. Her, tell her.
Well...
All right, not now. Addie is family, and you both know how much family matters to me.
Well, if that's really true, then you have to include Blair. Because, you see, she's family too, remember? My cousin, your niece.
Don't you remind me.
Well, somebody has to. Dad, do you know, things are so bad between Mom and Blair that the resident psychiatrist, Dr. Jonas, won't even let the two of them see Addie.
What? Is that true?
Well, it's a question of turf.
Oh, come on, Mom. Tell Dad what's really going on. According to Addie's doctors,
Addie's medical condition cannot be successfully treated until she resolves the trauma created by Mom and Blair.
Now, just wait a minute. Are you accusing me
I didn't
of...
say that. Dr. Jonas is the expert. No? And he's going to have a lot to say about who becomes Addie's guardian.
Wait, you know what, Dorian? Maybe you should have
Yes.
a talk with this Dr. Jonas.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, wait,
I think you should do that.
stop. Are you suggesting that I need a shrink?
No, we're not saying that. What we're saying is that if you really are concerned about Addie, you'd forget about yourself and your precious feelings and have a talk with Dr. Jonas. Today.
There's no angle, Jason. I want you to come back to work at the Intruder. You were the most promising photographer on staff. You should be taking photographs, not slinging hash.
Yeah, well, I'd rather sling hash than mud.
Excuse me.
No, Dorian, I don't think I will.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is going to be really tough to blame on Blair.
That is yesterday's news, literally.
Well, tell her that. I mean, this really hurt Leanne.
It's harmless gossip.
How harmless was it when Blair smeared our pictures on the front page?
All right, Jason, I'll tell you what. If you're so worried about how I treated your friend, I have the perfect solution. Come back to work, and you can keep me in line.
No, thanks. I like it here just fine. You know, maybe I could have worked with you before you went back to your dirty tricks, but now I don't even know you anymore. I'm not even sure you know yourself.
How should I know where he is, Tina? I'm a very busy man. I have better things to do with my time than keep tabs on a Kane Rogan. I have no idea. Please, stop bothering me. I'm sorry, Kane. No, nobody important. All right, tell me what you found out in Ohio. I thought so. Blair is not anybody's going to go by the rules when she has to save her mother's life. Oh, by the way, how many people in the hospital know she took her out illegally? You get your checkbook out. I don't care what it costs. You pay them. Keep them quiet. I am not out of my mind, Kane. I will not lose Blair to a Max Holden. No, I do not want your honest opinion. Just get your work done in Ohio and get back here as soon as possible. Beautiful lady. It's only a matter of time.
If that's the delivery, you can just leave it by the door. It'll be fine.
Some doctor. I thought your door was always open.
Mrs. Lord, please, come on in.
I already am. No thanks to you.
Is this about a problem or something? Is your sister...
Look, I don't even know if Addie is alive or dead because you and Dr. Woltl are ganging up on me to keep me away from Addie.
Mrs. Lord, look, I thought we have agreed it is
No,
best for your
I
sister if you or her daughter, Blair...
what the deal is. But I also know that you will be helping make the decision who gets custody of Addie. And before you make a tragic mistake, I want to put in my 2 cents worth. You see, unlike Blair, I can tell you the real story of Addie's childhood trauma.
And yours.
I beg your pardon.
Well, this was your childhood, too, wasn't it?
I know, but Addie is the one who's in trouble. I mean, I certainly don't need a shrink myself.
Well, you know, with family issues as charge-intense as we have here, I think it might be
Now,
a good
wait.
idea.
Just relax, Dr. Jonas. I want to set the record straight. Coolly, calmly, objectively.
Very well. And why don't you just make yourself comfortable?
Are you suggesting that I lie down?
Your choice.
Well, where does one... I don't know where to begin.
Well, at the risk of answering that question with a question, where do you want to begin?
Well, I want you to get the whole story objectively.
Of?
Of Blair Daimler. Who else? That woman is a monster, Doctor.
Missed the spot there, Rachel.
Gosh, I'm sorry, Dad. How could I be so careless?
Whoops, somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
No, it was the same side I went to sleep on last night, after my father informed me that I had a job I didn't even know about.
Do we know how many college kids would sell their souls for a summer job with that law firm?
You are as bad as Mom. I'm not a kid, and spending my summer in a musty old law office is not my idea of fun.
Hey, I mean, did you ask her, what kind of job she might like?
Look, you can talk till you drop. She won't listen.
Dad, I'm perfectly willing to get a job myself. I don't want you arranging my life.
Really? Well, you don't get a job by crossing your arms and stamping your feet. And you don't walk out on your mother, coming to Dad thinking he's going to wrap you up in cotton and let you sit around all summer long doing nothing.
Hey, all my life you've been too busy to bother with me. How come all of a sudden you decide to be a father?
I am your father, young lady. Now, maybe your mother puts up with these tantrums, but it's not happening here. You hear that?
Saved by the beeper.
Would you just gonna leave us here with all this?
I'm sorry about that, Sheila. But then again, some people like hard work.
No way I'm showing up for that job, Dad.
No way you won't, young lady. You wait. Here's your application and all the information you need. Now you fill it out and you be there. Or beware.
Oh, honey, don't.
Yeah, you don't really believe Hank Gannon is right.
Dad, don't start on
No. You tell me that you really believe Sarah killed Carlo Hess. Tell me that you think Hank Gannon made the right move charging her.
He arrested her based on the evidence.
Oh,
It's not like he's got a grudge against Sarah.
But what about you?
What about me? Great. So I'm not professional? I'm a jealous, hysterical woman using my position to take down a rival? Well, if you only knew the truth. I have bent over backwards for Sarah.
Oh.
More than backwards. I mean, what more proof does anyone need? Haven't I bent the rules?
Bent the rules? What rules? What are you talking about? Now, wait a minute, Cassie. You were not supposed
Dad,
to bend
not
the
talking about
rules.
this.
Excuse me, Mayor Council.
Holy cow, look at... Right here, put it right... I didn't know you had a secret admirer.
No, it's for you, sir.
What? For me? From her honor to his honor. Who do you suppose this is from?
Do all the voters feel this way about you?
I don't know. Have a banana.
I was a jerk, and I'm sorry.
No, Jason, it's completely my fault. I was pushing too hard and too fast.
I think you're doing fine. I just need to do better. I wanted to give you something the rich boy on the hill couldn't.
You know, it's not going to help me or the baby if you feel like you have to compete with Kevin.
You're right. I'll cool it on that. I'm going to cool it all the way around. I'm not going to blow my fuse. Want to do the lesson again?
Yeah. But I want you to promise that you're going to help me and Luna do the grand opening of Serenity Springs. What do you say, huh?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. No, you're not going to like this, but I think we have to go back to the reading primer.
Hey, you guys, look here.
Hi, Luna.
Hey, Jason, did you see the great article in this morning's banner?
No, Luna, I didn't get a chance
Well,
to
look
see
right
it.
here. It's all about the grand opening for Serenity Springs Spa.
That's cool, Luna. Why don't you let me
Isn't that
have a
wonderful?
look at it?
No, I want Jason to look at it, honey. Look at the part right here. It's talking about our healing mud and our beauty products. And this right here, that's my favorite part right there.
Which part is that?
Part about me. Go ahead and read it out loud to us. Me being a naturally born modest person, I don't want to, toot my own bugle.
You know what? I think the effect would be a lot better if I read it for myself.
No. Let Jason read it and hear him. Read it nice and loud to us. Come on, Jason. What in the world's wrong with you? Oh, my Lord. Why didn't I see it before? You can't read, can you, sweet pea? Oh.
Cassie, I'm sure you don't mind if I sit down.
Well, as a matter of fact, we're having a rather involved
Thank you.
time.
What gorgeous flowers and what beautiful fruit. It must be so nice to receive such tangible evidence of your popularity, isn't it, Mr. Mayor?
How do you know these are not for my daughter?
You know, I guess they could be. But then that would require a man to have sent them, and there's nobody filling that bill for you at the moment, is there, honey?
Alex, slide back under your rock.
Temper, temper, temper. Now, I only have one simple request, and then I promise I'll be on my way.
Get it over with, Alex.
I want to join Landview's most exclusive clubs and organizations. You know, the country club, the ballet, the Daughters of Landview, that sort of thing. And, Herbie, as a member of the board of the Landview Chamber Orchestra, I know you could put me up for election at the next meeting. And that waiting list at the country club, I'm sure you could just leapfrog me right to the top of that. It seems some of the stodgy old guard of the selection committee take exception to my past, if you can imagine that.
Alex, some people may be reluctant to play tennis with a killer.
Yeah, not to mention share a pool with someone who tried to drown my daughter.
Well, if we're going to judge everybody by their past mistakes, I can't imagine how there could be anybody left on the golf course to play golf.
I almost think you're serious.
Now, Cassie, I don't want you to feel left out. I know that you are a member of the Daughters of Landview. So if you could put in a good word for me, I'll make it very worth your while.
I'm sorry, Alex. When my mother was booted out, I resigned.
You don't mean it. That's even better. That means when I join the Daughters of Landview, I'll be up on Dorian Lord and you.
Well, who will let you in? I don't think you can use your guards at Mountain View as references.
Cassie, you know, it's great. You're actually developing a sense of humor. I found that to be one of the benefits of frustration in love.
Let's get one thing clear. Right now, the only club my daughter and I will help you gain admittance to is the Lifers Club at Statesville Prison.
Oh, more humor. What a jolly chat we're having.
What do you want, Alex?
Everything. And I'm going to get it. With your help, Mr. Mayor.
Why do you keep asking about me? I mean, we're here to talk about Blair Daimler and what she's done to my sister.
All right. Blair took care of Addie. Does that bother you?
Well, that's just it. She didn't take care of her. She plucked her out of that psychiatric hospital and hid her away for years.
What would you have done differently?
Well, I wouldn't have taken her out of that hospital. I mean, I would have seen that she got excellent care, that she needs watching. She needs... Well, even as a child, she needed...
What? What, Dorian? What is it that she needed?
attention. She always needed attention. She was such a wonderful child. Oh, she was so talented and gifted. Melinda and I would... Melinda's my other sister.
Mm-hmm.
We used to love watching her play the piano. Of course, Melinda was gifted too, but there was something about Addie.
And what was that, Dorian? I mean, what was it that made Addie so special?
She was so intense. I mean, when she played, she was in a world of her own, and she'd bring you into that world. It was so beautiful.
And what about when she would stop playing? What would happen then?
Problems.
She got angry?
Well, sometimes...
At you? Did Addie get angry at you?
Well, she couldn't always control herself.
She hit you.
She didn't mean to.
But she hit you. And that hurt you, right?
Sometimes, yes.
And why did that hurt you? Because you couldn't fight back? Because you had to take it?
Yes.
Because she was special. Because she was so different. Because she needed the extra attention?
Yes.
And how did that make you feel, Dorian? How did that really make you feel about Addie?
I hated her. I wanted her to die.
My best invention yet.
I'm supposed to be super sensitive, right? I mean, I read auras and I can read a chart blindfold, but guess what? Old Luna's as thick as molasses. I'm so sorry, Jason.
It's not your fault.
And it's not your fault either. You didn't grow up knowing how to read. You got to be taught by people who care. I'm just sorry that you missed out on that in your younger years. And darling, I wish from the bottom of my heart that I'd known so I could have been able to help you.
It's like I've been telling you for the longest time, Jason. You are not alone. You're just not.
Oh, must feel that way. Growing up, not being able to read comic books and cereal boxes. I mean, those are the things that make a kid feel like he's part of the world.
Well, you learn to cope. You learn to cover.
Sure you do, and then you end up with a whole belly full of anger and resentment. You wouldn't be normal if you weren't angry.
Normal? Normal, that's me.
Jason, of course you're normal. Don't... Well, you are. Luna, would you tell him?
Heck no, you're better than normal. You are...
Stupid, right?
No, you are gifted. You are gifted in your talents, and you are gifted in your friends. Especially Leanne.
He stuck by me ever since he came to get me in New York, remember? The least I could do is teach him to read, right? Huh?
You know, Vicki Buchanan, she was awfully suspicious of you two before. She thought something was going on.
Well, I couldn't exactly go up to her and tell her that I was teaching Jason to read. Not that it would have helped anyway. I mean, she would have drawn her own conclusions.
Well, it's like everybody else in this town. You're not born on a big house on a big hill. You're a little bit different.
Hey,
you don't mean nothing to them.
Hey, now, I think if Vicki knew, she'd understand.
Luna, don't even think about telling her or anybody else.
Darling, the Buchanans are people and they can help.
Anybody they help, they think they own. I'm serious, Luna. This stays in this room. Promise.
Don't do it, Luna.
What?
No, not until you promise me something. Just a little while ago, Mr. Webb resigned from being your co-coach in my childbirth classes.
Did he now? All right, then, I am not going to keep my promise until you promise to take back your job. How about it, Hot Shot?
I hate this. Honey, it's only a summer job for a few months. I mean the application.
Ah, yeah, it must be a drag to answer all those questions, huh?
Just one, the one that says race.
They still have that on there, huh?
I never know whether to say white or black.
Your mom is...
Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, well, I guess it catches people by surprise since my dad beats his militant drums so loud.
Ah, yes. But you can be African-American and very proud of it and still be in love with someone from another race. I think that's why they call it a free country.
Free for you, maybe, but I don't have much choice in taking this job.
Guess must be a little tough having to choose what race you belong to, huh?
Yeah. Sure, Lucky, you know what you are.
Not necessarily. I mean, both of my parents are black, but I, still and have gotten some flack about being as light as I am.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I remember walking home from school, on that long, dusty road down south, and hear it from both sides. Hi, yellow girl, and red.
They used to call me Coffee, because there was cream in the coffee.
Wow. No, and I would hear from the white kids, too,
The kids I could handle. It's my father. Sometimes I think he resents me because I'm just not black enough. Maybe it's because I remind him of Mom.
Honey, I am sure he loves you just the way you are.
Then why does he keep trying to change me?
Want to hear a story? You gotta hear it anyway. I remember when I first came to Landview Hospital, I had heard about this lady, that worked there. And she was black, very light-skinned, but she passed herself as white for many a year. I mean, she even hid her own mother from her new friends because her mother was dark-skinned and she only dated white men.
Oh, it must have been hard living that way.
Well, She was all set to marry the head of the hospital, and all of her pretending came crashing down on her, and she lost him. And it was not because of the race. It was because of her lies.
There's a lesson in there, huh?
You got it. Listen, baby. It's all of you. The black, the white. And you should be so very proud of what you are and who you are. And I'll tell you a little secret. Your daddy, Hank Cannon, the Gannon man, he is very proud of you, too. Every bit of you.
Won't you love me?
Mrs. Hess, sir, when are you going to realize that I am the man for you?
Do you want to prove yourself to me?
Your place of mine.
Oh, Bulge. Sweetie. Wait outside. When Mayor Callison comes out, I want you to follow him. I want you to find out everything you can about his schedule. Where and when he jogs, works, sleeps, and most importantly, when and where he plays.
You want it? You got it.
The Callison clan, so concerned about law and order. Well, Herbie, you don't know how close to organized crime you're about to get.
So tell me about your mom. What's the story with her?
Here's a clue. Dad's a DA, she's a defense attorney. Any questions, they're in opposite corners.
Oh, my goodness. They had disagreements.
Oh, no, Sheila, they had fights, loud fights. That was the only thing I liked about the divorce. I didn't have to hear them anymore.
So, who called it quits first? Your mom or your dad?
Oh, they didn't call it quits. Just because they're divorced doesn't mean they don't go on fighting on the phone. With me as the prize or the trophy, depending on how you look at it.
Honey, I am sure they love you.
Sometimes I think they wouldn't pay any attention to me if I wasn't there to fight over. One time. Why are you asking so many questions about my father?
Was I? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, like, pry or anything.
You call this working? What are you two doing standing here jabbering?
Are you going to subpoena us if we don't tell you?
It's just a little girl talk, you know, so, why were you beat?
Oh, just some papers that needed signing. A little more preparation for the case against Sarah.
Yeah, the case that never should have been brought.
Now, see, there you go. You're defending her and you don't even have the facts.
Oh, so it's okay for you to prosecute without facts.
Just like old times.
What do you mean?
This kind of battling. It was like when you and Mom were married.
Hate isn't necessarily a destructive thing, Doreen. Sometimes it's just a release. A necessary release.
But to hate your own sister. To want her.
To want her dead?
I mean, that's a terrible thing, isn't it?
If your sister hurt you all those years, you simply had to react. Even more than that, you had to protect yourself.
But I loved her.
Of course you did.
Well, you can't be afraid of your own sister and not be afraid of...
Of what? Of what, Dorian?
Everybody.
And when you're afraid of everybody, what do you do?
Protect yourself.
How?
I got strong. I got rich and powerful. And instead of trying to please everyone, I realized I could control them.
So that they couldn't hurt you. Like Addie had hurt you.
Yes.
But Addie still can hurt you now, can't she?
No, she's sick. She's childlike.
But she's still your sister, Dorian. She still has a claim on you. Is that why you want custody? So that you can keep control of Addie and you can keep her from ever hurting you again?
No.
Are you sure?
I care about her, in spite of everything.
I believe you, Dorian. I also think that by you taking care of Addie, it just might be a way of you healing all these wounds.
I never thought of it that way.
No, it's not Addie's fault. Blair is the one who's responsible. And she is going to pay.
Blair Daimler, that's right, Judge. Yeah, I hear you're reviewing her petition for guardianship of her mama. Oh, I know you can't talk about it, Your Honor, but that's why I'm doing the talking. You see, I kind of know Blair Daimler. Got a heart as big as Texas. If anybody deserves guardianship of her mama, it's her daughter Blair. Lean on you? And what ever gave you a thought like that? Just a favor from a friend. A friend who always supports your campaign with a very generous contribution. Oh, yeah, you chew on it, pal, yeah. Oh, thanks a million. All right, sweetheart. Max may be able to give you pie in the sky, but yours truly can give you back your mama. And, honey, this is the horse you're going to be riding to the finish line. Trust me.
Let's move it. We got a mob back there. Did you people see all those people waiting online? Did you? They were just ready to get into your hot tub. I want to drink your water. It's so cool.
And they're paying cash for this face mug.
Hey,
Can you
this
believe
isn't
that?
muck. This is healing mud. Nature's purified.
Whatever you say, Luna, but Serenity Springs is on the move,
Ooh,
baby.
let's hear it for Luna.
No way. Now, this is a group effort. The three musketeers. The three amigos.
Stooges.
Well, them too. What's wrong? Leanne, are you okay?
I think so.
Yeah, what's wrong?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's my fault. I worked too hard.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm better.
Sure.
Really, yeah, no, it was a cramp, is all, that's all.
No, get the book, Luna.
No, I don't need the book, Jason, okay? I know, it's much too early for it to be a contraction. Isn't it?
Oh, what are you asking me? We get the book.
You got your team right here beside you, honey.
Okay. I don't know what I'd do without you guys.
Well, lucky for you, you're not going to have to figure that out, because we're going to be right here, and whenever you and that little one decide it's time, we're going to be right beside you.
Okay.
I must be the luckiest daughter in the world.
Well, that's what I've been trying to tell you, sweetheart.
No, I mean it, Dad. You put up with my worries about the investigation. You deal with Mom's latest Buchanan bashing. And to top it all off, you pick up the tab.
Yeah, now I just get city council to put that sewer pipe in on Market Street. That'd be perfect.
Well, you've always been perfect to me.
Yeah.
Gotta go. Love you.
Yeah, ditto, sweetheart. Don't work too hard.
Yeah, you too. You know, you might have some fun. You'll enjoy it.
Good advice, Herbie. You should listen to your daughter. Have some fun. You're all alone, but not for long. Mrs. Mayor.
Hello, Addie.
Addie, I won't stay long. I just had to tell you that everything is going to be all right. I want to make sure of that. I care for you, Addie. I truly. And I promise that I won't let you get in the middle of a tug of war between Blair and me. She's your daughter, Addie. I know that. After all, she's gone and left you. I mean, where is Blair? But Addie, I'm your sister. And I think I know what's best for you. So please, just try and trust me, huh? Addie? Addie, what are you trying to say? Addie, come on. Dory.
This is a tough business.